Aloha everyone, Michael here. Today I'm going to talk about the psychology of spirituality and how that relates to religion. So we understand that psychology is the study of human behavior, and we also realize what spirituality is and how it relates to our experiences in reality. When it comes to understanding anything, we have lots of tools at our arsenal, and that begins with our conscious minds. So we process information based upon what occurs to us. We receive this information through our senses, and we can either be logical thinkers or we can be intuitive feelers, and we also have the ability to combine both hemispheres of our brain so that we can better understand a larger piece of the picture that is being transmitted to us. So if we look at any sort of religious texts and understand that it's raw data, and if we keep an open mind and go into the learning environment of our conscious minds and do so without prejudging anything that we're about to research, then we're in a better position to be able to receive that raw data and accept any of the truths within it. So when it comes to, let's say, physical reality, we are able to verify with observable evidence that certain things really exist. What we are unable to do is prove that anything of a spiritual nature exists other than using our feelings as that evidence. So if somebody says, oh, well, God does not exist, you have to prove to me that God exists in order for me to believe that, then what you're asking for is observable evidence as that proof. So because God is immeasurable and has an infinite array of qualities, including those of a physical nature, what we can do is at least begin the conversation by saying, well, look around. Our physical reality, called the universe, seems very real to me. Now, if we take it a step further and understand that things that are of a spiritual nature involve feelings that are immeasurable, then we're also able to offer the truth that certain things are not able to be proven with physical evidence or evidence that is observable or measurable. Going back to the psychological aspect of spirituality, what we can do is understand that consciousness is a part of our being. I think we can all agree to that. But what is consciousness? Well, consciousness, like many things, has different functions. So we can, with our consciousness, we can communicate, we can perceive, and we can create. So what we're doing with our own reality is using our conscious minds. We're taking those thoughts, we're using emotions to transform this information, and we're allowing feelings to guide us through the maze of consciousness as we become more aware. So it's really all connected. And what I love about psychology is that it really is focused on our thought processes, but we acknowledge the emotional states of being. We, of course, understand our physical nature, including our brain, which is the physical organ that is used to take in all of this information and process it. But then we also can understand that everything has spiritual qualities, even physical matter. So once we acknowledge and recognize that our whole physical reality is also spiritual in nature, then we're able to be in a position of better understanding why we exist in the first place. So, happy hunting, seek the truth, enjoy the learning process. Namaste.